You just finished a meal, and instead of feeling energized, you feel like you need to take a nap. Your eyes are heavy, your body feels slow, your mind drifts, and somewhere in the back of your mind you wonder, is this just me? Maybe you've blamed it on age, maybe on a heavy lunch, maybe you've just accepted it as a normal part of the day. But what if it wasn't normal? What if that exhaustion after eating is your body sending you a signal, and you've been missing it for years? Today we're going to unpack what's really happening inside your body after every meal. And I think by the end of this, you'll never look at post-meal fatigue the same way again. Let's start with what most people believe. The common explanation is simple. You eat, you digest, blood flow shifts to the gut, you feel a little sleepy. End of story. But that's only part of the story. Because for millions of people, what's happening after meals goes much deeper than digestion. It involves one of the most important and misunderstood processes in the human body: how your cells handle glucose. Every time you eat, especially foods rich in carbohydrates or sugar, your blood sugar rises. That's normal. That's supposed to happen. Glucose is the primary fuel your cells use to generate energy. Here's where it gets interesting. After that glucose enters your bloodstream, your pancreas releases insulin, a hormone whose job is to escort glucose into your cells, where it can be converted into usable energy. When that system is working well, you eat, your blood sugar rises, insulin does its job efficiently, glucose enters your cells, and you feel stable, maybe even energized after a meal. But when that system is struggling, something different happens. If this sounds familiar, if you've noticed that heavy, foggy feeling after lunch or dinner is something that keeps coming back, tell me in the comments where you're watching from, and share whether you know someone else who deals with this too. Now, here's the part that most conversations about energy and food completely miss. When the body has difficulty moving glucose efficiently from the bloodstream into cells, blood sugar can spike higher than it should. And then as the body works overtime to compensate, it can drop, sometimes quickly. That crash, that drop in blood sugar after a spike, is one of the most common hidden causes of post-meal fatigue. And it's not just tiredness. It shows up as brain fog, difficulty concentrating, a sudden craving for something sweet, irritability, a feeling that your energy just vanished. This is the body trying to recalibrate. But if this pattern keeps repeating, meal after meal, day after day, it starts to wear on the system. The cells that are supposed to receive glucose become less responsive over time. This is what researchers often call reduced insulin sensitivity, and it creates a kind of metabolic confusion that keeps the body from efficiently converting food into real, lasting energy. Think of it this way. Imagine glucose as parcels being delivered to a city. Insulin is the delivery driver. When the roads are clear and every door is open, those parcels get delivered fast and the city runs smoothly. But when the roads are congested, when the doors are harder to open, the deliveries slow down. The parcels pile up on the streets. The system struggles, and you feel the result. This is where modern life plays a major role. We live in an era of highly processed foods, meals eaten quickly, limited movement, chronic stress, and honestly, a lot of confusing information about what to eat, when to eat, and what it all means. Nobody teaches us how to read our body's metabolic signals. Nobody explains what a post-meal energy crash is actually telling us. We assume it's normal, brush it off, and reach for another cup of coffee. But the research is clear. The way blood sugar moves through your body after meals has a direct impact on your energy levels, your mood, your concentration, and your long-term metabolic health. Here's where things start to change. Understanding that connection between what you eat, how your glucose responds, and how your cells handle that response is the first step. But understanding alone isn't always enough. Small, consistent habits can make a meaningful difference. Moving your body for even 10 to 15 minutes after a meal can help your cells use glucose more efficiently. Prioritizing whole foods with fiber, protein, and healthy fats, rather than high-sugar, fast-digesting meals, can reduce the severity of those spikes and crashes. And sleep. Chronic lack of sleep makes insulin sensitivity significantly worse, which means the fatigue you feel during the day may be connected to what's happening, or not happening, at night. These are changes that take time and consistency. But for people who want an additional layer of support, something Designed to complement those habits, there are natural formulas built specifically to support healthy glucose metabolism. 1. Option worth knowing about is GlycoHarmony. It's a formula developed with ingredients that have been studied for their potential role in supporting healthy blood sugar balance, insulin response, and cellular energy production, not as a fix, not as a cure, but as a daily support tool, something that may help the body manage glucose more efficiently as part of a smarter metabolic routine. When your cells are getting the fuel they need, at the right time in the right amounts and energy improves, the crash after meals becomes less severe. The fog starts to lift. That's the goal, not a shortcut. A smarter system. Post-meal fatigue isn't just a minor inconvenience. It's a window into your metabolic health. And the good news is, once you understand what's behind it, you have real options for supporting your body in a better direction. Movement, sleep, balanced nutrition, and, if it fits your routine, the right kind of metabolic support. All of it working together. If you want to see the formula, the ingredients, and the details behind the support option mentioned in today's video, check the link in the first pinned comment below. Everything is laid out clearly there for you. Take care of your energy. It's one of the most important things you have.